know majority of people will simply laugh it off when you say things like there is no earth or you're not a human. But when you're really honest with yourself, there's a reason why your search continues. There's a reason why you still seek. If you know you're human and if you know this is the earth, why does the search remain? If you didn't just believe you were human or believe this was the earth, and you knew, there would be no search, there would be no questions, and there would certainly be no answers that would eventually collapse or shatter this reality you call the earth. But deep down we know, and that's why we're seeking something. That's why we're searching for something, for closure, for peace, for answers to the questions that we cannot answer. And the reason we cannot answer them is because we are pretending to be something we are not. We're trying to understand the whole through a microscopic lens. Your egoic mind will simply never allow you to understand the it, understand the all, understand what you're calling God, until you surrender the ego itself. This is what most people in spirituality don't realize. As myself, when I was at this point in my journey, I didn't realize myself that I was the price to be paid. It wasn't a spiritual practice. It wasn't anything that easy. What I mean by you are the final price is your ego is surrendered fully. It experiences death once and for all. It has no word, no story, no place, no distraction, nowhere left to hide. It is in that very immediate moment that you come face to face with yourself without word, without body, without anything you can recognize. And this is at the point where you say you have died. Yet you still are an awareness that can look in any direction. The only catch is you have no body. There is nothing to be seen. And this is what's called the void, the absence of anything but the presence of everything. This is your presence. When you touch the void, you single-handedly embody all people, places, and things in that single moment. And it is in this moment that you will understand and embody the phrase, time is an illusion. Because once you touch all people, once you've touched every incarnation, you are embodying time as an illusion. Why? Because you have single-handedly seen through the lens of every person, and you are realizing that it is the one being you're calling consciousness or awareness. And this is why they say energy doesn't die or can be destroyed, recreates itself. This is what we are. This physical reality has nothing inside of it. What I mean by it is all the objects around us are empty space. It is the mind that shapes and creates this reality. And that's what I mean by we're playing small with ourselves. We don't acknowledge the fact that we are creating our very own realities. We are in a world of our own. The only reason we see an outside world, an outside universe, is because our mind believes us to be inside of a body, as this body, as this name. And so the opposite to that would be the place to the person, the where to the who. But the two are always one and the same. The inside and outside are always one and the same. You are always me and I am always you. On the surface, it appears as if we're different, we're separate. Male, female, black, white. There's many different tribes, cultures, religions, etc. Make no mistake, you contain the same existence. You contain the same consciousness within you. Your container is different, your appearance is different, but it is you the whole time, beyond your many forms and appearances, beyond your smoke and illusions. And that's what we're doing with the deconstruction or the destruction of ourselves. We are the phoenix. We destruct ourselves only to reconstruct ourselves again, and that's what a rebirthing is. You are dying before death to realize you have never been born. That is the point of spirituality. Spirituality is not for trending topics and not for, alignments and beliefs and hope and faith. This is religion. Spirituality is to want to know, to go beyond belief, to go into the depths of yourself that very few have ever treaded before. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. We don't want the uncomfortability and the scary thoughts to haunt us or to confront us. We want the feel-good feelings. We want the trending spirituality topics that make us feel good and paint things as magic. But this is not what spirituality is. This is what spirituality has been sold to people as through mainstream. But as I've said, if you want real results, you know the way. It is back within yourself to re-examine who you think you are and to examine what you are calling I. This I that you speak through simply does not exist. And this is what you must bring to the forefront of your attention. Who is this I? Who am I? Again, that I will be the price you pay in knowing God if you truly want to know, if you truly want results, if you truly want to shatter this reality, to see a change, experience the change. You have the path.